Hey YouTube, it's Stay at Home Sick with Mom. Just wanted to do a quick video. It's been a long day getting these guys over here, and I'm actually not even finished. I have a few, probably 20 or 30 more juveniles to bring over here, but quick rundown. I bought this a week ago. We're doing construction on our home, and I had a bunch of juveniles that were that have been growing out since fries in a 6-foot, and I had to, since I have to move all of my tanks, I figured I would do this since they were outgrowing it anyways, instead of taking them out of that tank, bringing them here, and then bringing all my fish tanks here, which is just a nightmare. So, but anyways, today's been a long day. As I said, I just got them in here. They were acclimated. I acclimate all my fish, even if I move them from tank to tank. I treat all of my tanks with buffer and AC salt, and in another video I'll get into why, but I do acclimate even just switching them into other tanks, just to be safe. I mean, something so little could be off and it could stress them out. They're doing awesome, and this is pretty cool. Even though they were in a 6-foot tank, I mean, they're just like, it never gets old. It absolutely never gets old. Watching them, especially going up in a tank, it doesn't matter like how old they get. I have some haps in my 220 that are like 6 years old, and it just never gets old. Eventually, probably in about hopefully 6 or 7 months, they're going to go into a 308-foot, and I just can't wait, because like my foster chromis, he needs every bunch of 8 feet. I don't know how anyone has them in anything smaller. He's just huge. But yeah, seeing them actually really, really swim kind of makes me feel bad now, having them in a tank. But anyways, I was just going to feed them a little bit, and I wanted just to say hello and just show them in the tank. Well, not tank, sorry, excuse me. Pool pond. I don't really think it's a pond. I think they're kind of tacky, but this is really, really neat, because the only time I mean, you watch them in the wild in Lake Malawi, and you see them swimming like this. You don't see them swimming like this in an aquarium. There's just not enough room. Like, I don't know. This is really cool, and it's really dangerous, because now I'm gonna want even a bigger tank, and I don't think I'm gonna be allowed to have that big of a tank. But they see the can of food. I don't usually feed them flakes. I'll go over that too, what I feed them. But yeah, these are my juveniles. This is what happens when you get overzealous with taking females out of your tanks and not selling any of them, because you get attached to them, or you just don't. I got about 20 fully colored, I want to say 6-month-old Fryer in here. They were in a 6-foot 110 for like a month or so. Very hostile to Fryer are great boss fish. They're just a great fish, but they don't tolerate each other. They don't tolerate other males. But excuse me if I'm sniffling. My kids have been sick, so of course I've gotten sick, but they seem to really be enjoying it, which is what matters. Oh, and as far as the pump, I'll go over that too, but what I did right now is I had an extra DC pump, and I put it in there. I took about 15 pounds of base rock out of my sump, put it in a milk crate, and then I just stuck a hob on there, and I took media from a couple of tanks, stuck it in there. When I get everyone out of the 110 and bring them over here, I'll disconnect an FX4 that's attached to that, hook it up to here, and I'd have definitely be enough. The DC pump is way overpowered, so flow is not a problem whatsoever. I wasn't going to decorate it, but I probably will now. See how easily we spend money on this hobby? But anyways, I'm just going to feed them and watch them swim. Thanks.